Back on September 22nd, 2022, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card underwent some major changes to its benefits and its design. And I've got the new design right here. It just came in the mail several days ago. So we shall open it, compare it, drop it, weigh it, and talk about why in the heck I'm still willing to keep this card despite the new heightened annual fee. Let's begin. While I typically use bizarre kitchen utensils, today we're going to do things very normally and smoothly. Just nicely cut all the way down and make sure that I don't rip any of the documents within, because we are about to behold excellence. Now, before I actually show you what's inside here, I will also mention that if you apply for this card directly on Amex's site via a new application, you should get something more than just a white envelope. It might be like a slim kind of cardboard box with some cool artwork and design to it, because I already had the card in the past, which you saw in the intro to the video, but because it's a replacement, not a new card account being opened, I just got a flimsy white envelope, but that's okay because it's all about what's inside. This side shows personal information, so we shall begin from the back. Here is the first and only bit of paper. It says that I can check out my card benefits online, and let me cover up the front side that way I can flip it around, and we shall unfurl the sheet of paper and see what the new design looks like in person. The deed is done. And now, my replacement Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant American Express card has arrived, so join me in opening it on a count of 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Here is the all-new updated design for the card in a very cool matte / glossy plastic. Let me remove it from the paper and we'll take a closer look. And of course, cover up the back with sticky notes. And here's your upfront close and personal look at the new card design right here. Pretty much the same in terms of the marketing overall. It's got the Amex logo, American Express here on the side, Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant there at the top, member since date and all that. But the overall design's now a smoother matte black, I guess you could say, with that silver M logo. The card is still metal. If you can see the side of the card there, it's got that metal plate kind of sandwiched in between a front and a rear of plastic. I guess, or maybe the front is metal too. Can't really tell. Nonetheless, it is sandwiched at least halfway through. And here is the reverse of the card as well. So you can see the Amex logo, the contactless symbol down here so you can tap and pay, all the customer service numbers, etc. Overall, a pretty sleek design. And it looks like I've got like a white strip or a bar. Can't really scratch it off. It's kind of, I guess, on there pretty well. You can see it hopefully here. There we go, that's better on the light. It's this bar or a strip that goes right across here like a blemish on the card. That's not normally there. It kind of runs almost the whole length. That's probably a manufacturing defect as the card was going through the machine to print I guess the front design or whatever. Sometimes the metal pieces of the machine might scratch or like give some abrasions on the card. It's happened with my Amex Platinum card, gold cards, other metal cards in the past. It does happen, not always. Hopefully you will get a perfect, pristine card, but mine is a little bit special and unique. And now for a side-by-side comparison with the old versus the new. Let me know which one you like best down below in the comments. Again, like I mentioned earlier, the overall layout of the wording and all that is very, very similar. Just the overall pattern of the cards have changed a little bit. You can see that the old kind of has like a riveted design with all the little small bumps, or I guess that's the O or 0 logo for Bonvoy throughout the face of the card. This one just has that sleek M with one circle. And also the Amex logo went from blue over to black on the new one, which I think is kind of cool as well. Again, both metal cards have the same construction. And here are the reverse sides of both cards, again, nearly identical. The new card over here is a little bit darker in color and also has a silver or white mad stripe there at the top, while the old design has a little bit whiter gray color for the overall background and a black mad stripe. Now how about a little drop test? Old design, new design, and one more time on the concrete. And a weight comparison. The old card right here is coming in at 15 grams, and the newer design over here is going to come in at a 15 gram weight as well. So they are identical basically in the drop test and on the weight comparison. And now for a little chat about why I decided to keep this card going forward despite the annual fee going from $450 per year up to $650. And for me, it really comes down to just 4 main benefits. The first of which is an all-new $300 dining credit, which issues up to $25 per month in the form of statement credits when you use your card at restaurants worldwide. I already spend more than $25 per month eating out at restaurants, so for me, using this card at least once a month, probably 2 or 3 times for dining purchases, is a great way for me to spend money on what I normally spend anyway, but help me recoup the cost of at least $300 of the annual fee. And once I do that by the end of the year, then that $650 becomes actually only $350 out of pocket. So from that point forward, I then ask myself, okay, if I'm gonna pay $350, what type of value am I getting for that? The next benefit that I value immensely is the Marriott Bonvoy Platinum Elite status. And as I see it, this is the true sweet spot of the Marriott Bonvoy program. It confers benefits such as 50% bonus points on your stays, 4 p.m. late checkout, enhanced room upgrades including suites, free Wi-Fi at the premium level, a choice of a welcome gift, which may be points, a breakfast offering, or some other amenity, lounge access, and more. I've also got my eyes laser focused on achieving lifetime platinum elite status as soon as I can. I've already achieved lifetime gold, and so platinum is of course the next level. To achieve lifetime platinum status in Marriott's program, you must be a platinum elite member for at least 10 years and also stay 600 total nights. And so far, I've already achieved 8 out of those 10 years. So having a credit card to give me automatic platinum elite status to get those extra 2 years satisfied without having to worry about being on the rat race to qualify the normal way is a great benefit. The next refresh benefit that I'm really going to find a lot of value in going forward is the increased free night award. Now every card member year when your anniversary occurs, you receive a free night certificate worth up to 85,000 points. Previously that used to be 50,000 points, so now it's an extra 35K of total value. However, there are a couple points here that I really want to make sure that all of you are aware of so that you understand how this value will be delivered to you. First of all, if you don't use all the points, for example, if you use your certificate for a night costing 60,000 points, you do not keep the extra 25 toward another night later on. It's basically one night as a maximum up to 85K points, and anything left over is just going to be basically deleted or fall away. And point number 2, make sure that you're very aware of your own travel habits and what happens on night number 2 and beyond. What I mean by this is that if you plan a stay, for example, just for one night, then fine. You got a bid certificate. You might want to use it at one of the Edition properties, Ritz-Carlton, JW, a really nice property that would cost a lot of cash and pretty much get it for free. However, if you're like most people are going on vacation, that vacation will probably last longer than just one night. So once night number 2 hits, how are you going to pay for it? If you're staying at a property that costs 85,000 points a night, then you're gonna have to have another 85,000 points or more in your account to pay for that second night and beyond, or a bunch of cash to pay the cash rate. Or you might have to pack up and go stay at another hotel. It might be a little inconvenient to do that. That costs fewer points per night. So just be aware of that. Before you get all excited over the hype of this huge certificate, if you just stay 2 nights or more, you have to think about paying for the entire trip, not just focus on your excitement for one night with one credit card. That said, there's still great value to be had. And the 4th main benefit that I'm really amped about is the 25 Elite Night credit offering that occurs every single year to help you achieve higher levels of status. What I'm saying here is that the auto platinum status that you get with this card is just unlocking that level without any nights stayed. So if you just take that benefit in isolation and you have this card open, you'll begin each year as a Platinum Elite with 0 nights. So if you want to achieve titanium, you got to stay 75 nights from 0. But what that 25 Elite Night credit benefit is doing is helping you start each year as a Platinum Elite with 25 nights already stayed. So both benefits work very well together. And also, if you want to qualify for lifetime Platinum Elite status, which is again what I'm trying to achieve, this will help you immensely too, because I've already stayed 449 nights total, which is both paid nights, award nights, with both points and certificates, plus credit card benefits. All of those count toward your night requirement, and you need to have 600 total nights to achieve lifetime platinum. So I'm roughly 75% of the way there for my nights that have qualified, and 80% due to the 8 out of 10 years. And this card right here will help me satisfy both of those requirements to eventually meet lifetime platinum probably with the rate at which I stay at hotels in the next 3 to maybe 4 years. And at that point, I'll have to ask myself if I want to keep the card going forward or perhaps downgrade to a lower tier card, because once I'm off of the elite status rat race, I won't have to worry about those benefits anymore. But until then, the refreshed Bonvoy Brilliant Card is a great tool to have in my wallet to help me along the way to achieve those milestones. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit or at least entertain other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. That way you never miss an awesome video upload. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to get $25 when you open a SOFI checking and savings account and deposit just $10 or more, and to view my all-new site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in future videos, and while you're waiting on my next upload, always remember that you are great.